Shalom everyone, it's called Torah, and today we will discuss Parashat Vayikra, the parsha that we will read this Shabbat. This parsha begins with a very interesting phrase, where it says, Vayikra el Moshe, and he, which means Hashem, called Moshe. And then it says, V'Hashem diber elav, and Hashem spoke to him from Ohel Moed, from the tent of meeting, saying. Now, the first part of the verse is very interesting. It just stated that Hashem called Moshe. And this calling raised the interest of all the commentators to try to wonder, what does it mean that he just called Moshe? What was the purpose of this calling? And I would like to suggest the following idea. When we look at the end of the book of Exodus, we see something very interesting, especially after the tremendous sin of the golden calf. After the golden calf, there was some kind of a disconnect between three main entities. Between Moshe and God, that Hashem was very upset with Moshe. Between Moshe and the people, as Moshe was very disappointed from the people who were able to create a golden calf. And from obviously Hashem and the people. Hashem was very disappointed and upset with the Jewish people. And the golden calf created this disconnect between these three entities. At the end of Parashat Ki Tisa, that described the golden calf, the Torah described that Moshe went up to Sinai to ask for forgiveness, and God said, okay, I will forgive the Jewish people. But when Moshe went down to talk to the people, they couldn't talk to him. They were afraid of him. And he had to put a veil on his face to be able to talk to them. So in a way, the remedy began. Hashem said, I'll forgive the Jewish people. Moshe calmed down. But the relationships were tense. When Moshe talked to the people, he talked with a veil. When he talked to Hashem, he took off the veil. The next parsha was Parashat Vayakel, where Moshe gathered the people and all of them and talked to them. Another step in the process of healing. Moshe said, I don't want to talk to you with a veil. I want to talk to all of you like before the golden calf. We need to have a direct conversation. We can't just have a veil and have a distance and some barriers between me and you. I need to talk to you directly. And that's what's happened in Parashat Vayakel. And then at the end of the book of Exodus that we read last week, we see something very interesting. Moshe built the Mishkan with the help of the Jewish people. They build it exactly like what God said in order to show that they don't deviate. So they start basically also healing the process of relationships between them and God and them and Moshe. And then at the end of the book of Exodus, God's divine presence filled the tabernacle, filled the Mishkan, and no one, including Moshe, cannot enter the tabernacle. What's the message? The message is very interesting. Moshe, you stand alongside with the Jewish people. There is no hierarchy. Now it's only Hashem and the people, including you, Moshe. But in our parsha, Hashem in a way reinstitute this triangle. And he called Moshe and he singled Moshe out and he says, Moshe, I'm calling you, come into the tabernacle, come into the Mishkan, and I want to show everyone how much I love you and how much those relationship between me and you means to me. And I'm going just to call you as a friend. Vayikra el Moshe. And only after that calling, he started talking to him about quote-unquote business. Those are the commandments that you need to do. Basically showing the Jewish people, again, Moshe is the chosen leader. And you are the chosen people. And this triangle that was destroyed as a result of the golden calf is now being reinstituted. There are going to be special relationship between me and Moshe, says Hashem. between me and you, the Jewish people, and between Moshe and you, says Hashem. This interesting triangle is so important because every leader must understand that he must be accessible and have direct relationship with the people he serves, and obviously needs to have a special relationship with Hashem, the ultimate entity and the ultimate king. And this balance between the people I serve, between the leader I am, and between me and Hashem are so crucial to any leader and to everyone who leads a family, a company, a congregation, a community, a nation, whatever it is. This parsha marks a new chapter in the relationship between Hashem, Moshe, Hashem people, Moshe people, and begins a new chapter of another avenue to get closer to Hashem through one of those entry points and to achieve Adam ki yakriv mikem, a person that will bring a sacrifice, that will come closer and near and achieve closeness and nearness to Hashem's presence. Thank you.